Hello everyone and welcome back to Sawyer Live and welcome to Getting Over It Scratch Edition. Now, I've played a little Getting Over It, not on the channel because, well, if you watch any other gameplay, you'll know why. I'm not very good at it. But I asked the Discord for a little bit of help because we're taking just a very brief break from Bionicle while we work out schedules. Dr. Kanoka and I, we're gonna come back and finish it very soon. I promise. It's probably the next thing in this time slot. But I asked the Discord if they had any suggestions, and my friend Baya over there suggested this. I know very little about Scratch. I believe it's sort of like an introductory programming language, which cool. I like that. I like that that kind of stuff exists. But the biggest thing is that I can actually use my pen tablet instead of my mouse. Oh, I cannot. I can't do that on the normal games. So I am very happy with that. I'm very happy that I can actually, yeah, my. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Can I actually? Yeah, I can actually put my cursor down if I want to even. Yeah. Oh, this is so much better. I don't know. Whoop, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna be able to do because it's still getting over it. It's just Scratch Edition. Oh.
And starting over. If you've broken your Scratch project moments after you've shared it, as I have, or you spent hours working on a project only to notice too late that one of your sprites has unexplainably gone missing. If you've made use of that difficult to name thing of thing block within the sensing category, amazingly useful but capable due to a Scratch bug of leaving you crying as it dumps all your scripts in one big and all.
There it is.
Real progress coding a game over the course of the week, only to come back the next day to discover you weren't even logged in. Nothing has been saving. Starting over is harder than starting up.
Yep.
If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a
Whoa!
then what you're about to go through may be too much. Feel free to go away and come back.
There's the minor issue of having my hand over the screen.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you need to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and remember to pause the game by pressing P. On Scratch, you can find loads of remixed and
I don't want to talk over them. I feel bad talking when there's a narrator.
Imitation is not just the sincerest form of flattery. It's the sincerest form of learning. This game is a recreation of a game that came out in 2017, titled Getting Over.
Gosh, is it? No. Is it really 2017 when that came out? My goodness.
Both games involved dragging yourself, using a hammer, up a mountain assembled from assets and objects sourced from many other games.
Oh.
It seems appropriate then that
Nope.
Scratch, that we should construct our mountain from the same assets used in literally millions of Scratch projects.
Nah.
The staple contents of the Scratch costume library. Unlike Unity or Unreal, Scratch does not provide you with a built-in physics or rendering engine. There's no state-of-the-art debugger. You can't even pause your scripts. We are forced to program old school. Our experience capped at 30 frames per second on a 480 by 360.
This bit right here is going to be the death of me. I know it.
To grow as developers as we become.
I may have to just.
Let's not forget what we make in technology, we make up for in community. This fantastic bunch of budding software engineers, building, learning, creating, playing.
I may have to just start talking over them.
Attempt to ascend.
Yeah. There we go. No, dang it. So while I've not played, they've finally let me have a chance to talk. So while I haven't myself played any Getting Over It, at least I don't think I've made it this far in Getting Over It, to be honest. Ah, dang it. I don't believe I made it this far in the original. I have seen so many speedruns of this, over and over again. So I know of it, and I know what the field looks like. So there's a chance I might be able to get through this. I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember how to get through this portion, though. This might be one that I have to, like, do as a live stream. We're gonna see. I've had some ideas of, like, maybe starting to do my live streams, like, or do my recordings as live streams. Whoop. What's... Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Sorry, my computer is suddenly switching into night mode. There we go. Okay. Glad I wasn't in the middle of anything super important at that time. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I think I can kind of rest myself on this. Can I? I can. Yes. And then we'll... There we go. Okay. I'm going to allow myself, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. I will allow myself, like, one real good freak out when I've made some major mistake.
In the digital world or in the real
I was kind of enjoying being able to talk.
property.
Allow myself one good freak out,
This is guaranteed.
and we'll call that the episode.
You're standing next to a dead tree, which blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. You prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and strength, trying to find a way up. When starting a new Scratch project, that initial blank slate is both
Yeah, I
refreshing
gotta...
and at times a little scary. Wouldn't it be great if we could travel forward in time and review our finished projects to see how well they turned out? I certainly wish we could. The raw coding, what gives it that special zing, is the challenge of accomplishing something
There it is.
we've never done before.
This all looks like they did a really good job of converting the normal getting over it stage into this. I'm having a really hard time, like, getting a hang of these controls. I will say that... Hold on a sec. Oh, so where am I? This is like the slide over here, isn't it?
At this point, you don't want to fall into the trap of rushing into creating loads of content, designing all the levels, the player costumes, all the easier stuff that can be perfected later. No, before all that, you need to prod and poke that tree. That is, understanding the coding difficulties you're expecting to face, and try out any ideas to solve them. You may not
Okay, there we go, there we go.
but at least this way you can get a good idea of how well your project is likely to go, and potentially save yourself a lot of time.
Phew. I do believe I need to go over that way, though, don't I? Like, this isn't... Yeah, because I think up this way is just going to end with me running off the stage back to the metaphorical tree. I need to get up. Ah!
Oh man, you lost a lot of progress.
Wait, to solve your mouse issues, press 11 and go full screen? Oh my goodness, I think I remember the... Hold on a second. I don't know if that's what my mouse issue was specifically, but I will... If you're telling me that that was a problem I was having, I'll accept it as a problem I was having. I think it's more an issue that I keep, like, not doing this correctly. Ah! Case in point. Yeah, no, I attempted to... Well, okay. Start sound meow, baby. I had attempted to play the real one for a little bit just to see if I could potentially get a hang of it, and no, I was very quickly like met with the reality that it was never going to happen. But this, I think, does have a save feature, so if I like make a dramatic amount of lost progress, then yeah, I'll convert this into a live stream. I think I was saying at some point, I've had this idea of starting up doing doing some playthroughs as live streams. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I think I remember this. Doing some playthroughs as live streams and, you know, chopping them up that way. Oh, thank goodness I remembered. Like, there's a gap here, isn't there? Okay. Gonna just... Whoop! Okay. I did hit my microphone with my head, so my apologies.
This project began life a couple of months ago as 3 simple scripts: the player, hammer, and level. I spent no time on the art, just using Scratchcat and a few rectangles drawn in the sprite editor.
What?
The scripts for the player quickly mocked
Okay.
the fashion shows I teach on my YouTube channel. With the hammer, I had to improvise because I'd never done anything quite like that before. And boy, did I prod and poke at those scripts.
This is a fun one. I've given myself a new challenge here because I'm like, oh, using my Wacom tablet is gonna make things so much easier. And in matter of speaking, it has. It definitely is, in my opinion, a lot easier. Wait, can I just? Oh, I can. In my opinion, it is a lot easier, but at the same time, it's I keep running it off the screen. There we go. Ah, okay. Thank you. Can I just... Oh, no, 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 no. I cannot. I cannot.
What I
Thank you.
imagined and the results I was achieving were hard to reconcile. The hammer and the player sprites would get stuck in the walls and ground, shake and jiggle and clip up to the top of the screen.
This is all Scratch default art that I'm looking at right now? My goodness.
Any tiny movement
Oh boy.
bouncing upon a possessed stick. Things don't always turn out as you want them to. And sometimes it's good to take a break. So, for the time being, I shelved the project.
The companion cube. I was wondering what it was going to be. Is it... Can it move?
Finished, unseen projects that haunt the
No, it can't.
Of MIT.
Oh dear. Okay. This is where it gets hard. I know. Like, this is going to be the biggest amount of failure if I fall. So, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop at this point. I've hit the time limit. I may keep going as a live stream. We're going to see. If people want me to keep going from here, you let me know. I will see you next time. Thank you all so much for watching.